I never thought I'd be the parent my entire family would suddenly turn against. But here we are. My wife and I live abroad. This was only the second time my parents had ever met our daughter. We flew to Brazil for the holidays so she could experience my home country, meet relatives, and make memories. Everything looked fine. Until we trusted them alone with her. One afternoon, my wife and I stepped out briefly to run errands. We trusted my parents to watch our 3-year-old. She's bright, talkative, and yes, she has opinions. We encourage that. We want her to know her voice matters. My parents don't agree with that philosophy. While we were out, my mother called me. She said my daughter was being disrespectful. Her crime? She didn't like the cartoon they picked and asked to watch something else. I told my mom it was fine. I even sent her a link to a show my daughter loves and said we'd talk to her when we got back. That's when my mother said something that made my heart drop. I already handled it. She had spanked my daughter, without asking us, without warning, without hesitation. I hung up immediately. We rushed back. I was shaking with anger. We do not hit our child. Ever. I made that clear long ago. I grew up being spanked for things that made no sense. And I know firsthand it doesn't teach respect. It teaches fear. When we confronted my parents, they didn't apologize. They didn't hesitate. They doubled down. They said it was their right. They said it worked on me. They said I was overreacting. So we packed our bags that same day and left. I told them I wouldn't allow them to see or speak to my daughter until they acknowledged what they did was wrong and apologized. I sent them articles about parenting, physical punishment, and boundaries. That was 2 weeks ago. Since then, my phone hasn't stopped ringing. My sister, her husband, my uncles, my cousins. Everyone says the same thing. They meant well. They don't see her often. You turned out fine. You're being unfair. I canceled our remaining plans. I refuse to pretend this didn't happen. Now I'm being treated like the villain for protecting my child. So tell me, am I wrong? AITAH.